Hey guys, welcome to Isaiah's Reviews, and today we'll be reviewing something pretty cool. This is the AllJOY All for Joyful Hand Massager. That's what it says on the box. It's black. They also have a white one that's showcased on the box. This is 3 optional massage modes, selectable timer settings, and 3 adjustable intensity levels, and relieved heating function is also included. You do get an adapter to recharge. That's right, I said recharge it, and it's 2600 milliamp hour battery, 3.7 volt lithium batteries included. Charging time takes a little bit, about 3 hours or so. Rated power is 10 watts, and its net weight is 880 grams. I will leave a link to this down in the YouTube description. I've used this a few times already. I'm in love with it, and I wanted to share it with you because I love it. I use my hands for work quite often, and I use pretty heavy things. Thank goodness it's an ergonomic size and not small. So let's pull this out of the sack, and we'll get started into what you get. You get the carrying sack, as you see here. You get the device right here, which is pretty sleek. The battery part, the rechargeable battery part of it is fantastic because you can lounge on the couch after work or whatever you're doing and knock those hands out. And this is like the hand crippler, and I love that. And I really think that guys, you should not avoid this. If you use your hands a lot for work, if you're a mechanic, something along those lines, if you're handling small things, you know, sorry, but you know, you can get those cramps in there. The smaller it is, the crampier your hands can probably get, the less ergonomic it is. And this will just press and just press and press and press everything out, and it feels fantastic. My wife thought it was too aggressive, but for me, I loved it. Beyond belief loved it. So the more aggressive the better for my hands because I use them quite often, like I said. So we get this little roller thing for your hands to roll out some things. This works great. Some knots or whatever you got going on in your hands, you could really use this guy and get in there and rub it, and your hands feel good. My hands just felt good doing that just now. I loved it. Instruction manual. Yes. The adapter. It does come with this. This is the only down thing I could say about it. I wish it had a Type-C port on it just to make it even more convenient, but because it has an automatic carrying housing right here, and if you put it right back in the bag, you'll always have this. So okay, I get it. Also, the charging port is right here on the side. It's kind of tiny right under here, so it's convenient as it's sitting to charge. Here's some stuff from the label. I hope you can see that. Pause it, feel free to. Also follow the link for everything that I'm going to miss spec wise, because it's possible, and see some current pricing on it. It was affordable, I remember that. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. AllJOY branded right at the top. You get your timing and your intensity levels across the top. You get heat mode that you can activate, which is very cool. You get a power button there, and everything is touch sensitive. The buttons are, which are nice. You get refresh, healthcare, and relax mode, and your mode selector is down there in the settings cog wheel looking thing there. And that's kind of it. Pretty bare bones. You do get a hump in here that you feel, and that's where the palm of your hand will rest. So your little guys will stick out the bottom. So yeah, it feels fantastic. Your thumb fits right in on either hand that you would use. It fits right in there on the sides, which is great. So yeah, I'm going to show you this right now. Here it is in action. I've got it on healthcare intensity maxed out, the time limit maxed out, and the power, long press on, the heating. Yeah, it's pretty simplified here. I don't know if you can see back in there, but it's squeezing pretty good. My little piggies. And it will squeeze around the wrist as well. I'll show you that in just a second. So here it is coming up around my wrist, and you'll notice those little acupuncture-like bumps there. That does transfer over into the skin when you're done, but I don't care. Some people posted, "Look at my hand! I'm dying." No, you're not dying, but it feels fantastic. But this has just been a look at the AllJOY hand massager and kind of wrist, because it'll push that blood around through your hand. But mainly it's hand. And apparently you can walk around with it too. I wouldn't recommend it because if you drop it, that's your bad. But I guess you can if you wanted to. It's got a nice grips on the bottom here. While I was looking at it, I thought of it. Your little fingers sit out on the side. And we'll end this review by saying this is a buy. I highly recommend it if, like I said, if you use your hands. If you don't, you might find it maybe uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't at all. It's 100% fantastic. So link will be down in the YouTube description. Make sure to go check it out. Long press to turn it off. And look, your hand might look dimpled up for a little bit, but I feel like that's part of the process of making my hands feel good in a disturbed manner. Look, I look like cheese. Something about that compression and that amount, that level of intensity on max setting for me, that feels phenomenal. It's one of those things like you either like it or you don't. I don't think there's an in-between. So make sure to explode on that subscribe button and ding that bell so you get notified on the next product review I got coming. Got some good ones in the pipe. Yeah, I do. Actually, I do. Some good ones coming. See ya.